welcome back to my Sunday morning Get Ready with Me. This is today's nightie. It's a favorite, another one of my favorites, and it's really comfortable. And what do I do on Sunday mornings? Well, you get to see which outfit I'm going to wear, and I just kind of catch you up on my life. So we're going to have a little bit of a story time before we do anything. About a year ago, I decided that my night life really needed to completely change. I didn't really like anything about it, and I kind of started with clothes to give myself a little bit more confidence. And that indeed it has. But I'm not a confident person. I just have more confidence than I did before. And my attitude has changed, and my style has obviously. But unfortunately, it hasn't changed in a lot of other aspects that I'm still hoping for. I still struggle with loneliness. I'm a single woman, and I live in a really small town. And I don't really know, I know a ton of people in town because what I do with the town here, like in my private life, but I don't really have any friends. I'm one of those people who, it's a small town, I'll go for a walk and it seems everybody knows my name. I'm not really sure who 75% of the people are, but they all know me by name. But there's never really any going out for coffees or, just friendships or anything. So I do spend a lot of time alone. In the summers, I go to the beach alone in that, and I'm hoping at some point I can make some friends, that I can start going places and doing a few more things. It gets kind of lonely. I go with my kids, and that helps, but it's a different kind of lonely, right? So anyways, let's get going. I'm going with the basics today. Just a beige strapless bra, beige panties with lace, and we're going to wear this dress. I decided this still had the tags on it from last year, and I decided today was the day that I'm going to wear it, and we're going to go with heels. So one last goodbye to this outfit and on to the next. Okay, this is the basics we're going with today. I didn't want to have panty lines with this dress, and so I went for the full length. This has the crisscross straps in back, and I have the hardest time getting dresses on the crisscross because I always put my head in the wrong place. I think I've got it right though. Maybe. No. I really don't know how to get these dresses on properly. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's pull it down. Imagine try. I think this dress is really quick to get off, but not easy for the challenged like me to get on. Oh, I didn't even have the back. Thankfully, I figured that out before I went outside. There you go. think it's time I did something with my hair and got a little makeup on. I don't have the best complexion. You know, you get older and get spots and, you know, well, you look like this. But during the summer, I don't like putting foundation on. Just because it's hard to get a tan on your face with foundation on. So I basically wear eyeshadow and that sometimes a bit of blush, and I just look a little uglier until my tan comes in. Because once I get a tan, no. I wear very little, just a little bit of eye makeup, and that's it for the summer. I get more into the makeup in the winter. I go more natural because beach, sun, right? You don't want to sweat with all makeup on. So let's get going. Hair is done. It's a little puffy. You know, when I first do it, it gets puffy, and then, you know, half an hour later it's flat. But went with the bright pink lipstick. I want to have a good day today. And just minimal eye makeup and just a wee bit of blush because once again, trying to get a little bit of a tan on there, and I spend a lot of time walking, so gotta get the opportunities where they present themselves, right? So, yeah, the only thing left are the shoes. And I am going to be wearing these except when I bring Charlie for a walk. I can go for short walks in heels, but I don't take my dog for a walk. I allow him to go for a walk. And what that means is he knows that, especially with me, oh, he's coming. He knows what I'm talking about. I can hear him. That he can go where he wants, do whatever he wants for as long as he wants. My only role is just to keep him safe. So if he knows he needs help crossing an intersection, he will pause and look at me and position himself to let me know what direction he goes in, and I cross him. He takes me through bushes and wet grass when I don't want to go in it, and sometimes he'll go on the same blasted walk for like 2 weeks. But you learn a lot about your dog, and it actually gives him freedom. And I remember thinking or saying to my daughter once when we were taking him for he was taking us for a walk, that he was learning the way, and maybe if he ever got lost, he would be able to find his way home. Well, he was actually at one of my other daughters one day, and he decided he did not want to be there, escaped the house somehow, and came home. We're about 8-10 blocks, and there's the entire downtown separating my other daughter and I. We still don't know how he made it home safely. But yeah, you should consider it with your dog. He got home completely safely. He just, when he got here, he started crying because he didn't figure out that he couldn't get into my building without me. But my neighbors called me when I was working at that time, and I came and got him. Tell me what you think. You know Kim, she's a long time viewer. Well, I don't even consider her a viewer anymore. I consider her family at this point. She's been with me from the beginning, every direction my channel turned. And she made a comment about this dress, and so I'll forever think of you every time I wear this dress, Kim. Oops, a little unsteady there on the feet. Yeah, I just love this, and I'll probably do a video in it, a little short in it, later on today. We'll see. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you following along, and see you next time.